you so much for having us here at SCG. Such a great view in
Thank
that
you.
SCG 100 years building. So why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself, Tim, what you're doing here in this big conglomerate, and yeah, what's exciting?
Okay, sure. Thank you. And welcome to SCG. So I'm Tim McCaffery. I run our deep tech and life sciences venture investing. I've been based in Bangkok for 9 years now. At SCG, we are looking at how we can invest in the green transition. And for us, that means looking at industrial decarbonization very deeply because we work in cement. We produce ethylene, and so we also have a clean energy business. So when you talk about industrial decarbonization, we are in the hard to decarbonize sectors.
Absolutely.
My team is looking at energy generation, energy storage, new materials for the energy transition, and the industrial processes I already mentioned, and in addition, circularity, so recycling of critical minerals and feedstock that can be of value, like plastic waste, tire, other components.
So if we look at a scientific breakthrough that you've obviously seen or that you've come across for the past few years, anything that was to you very much interesting or amazing with very high potential that actually didn't get enough attention?
I mean, I think the one area that is very clear would be the production of perovskite-based solar cells. So the reason I think it doesn't get a lot of attention is that many people have a view that solar is a solved problem. Okay, and solar is, from many perspectives. China has worked very hard to bring down the cost of the solar cell, which is an innovation that everybody should be proud of. The solar, we are now installing almost a gigawatt of solar capacity every day. Now, why is perovskite not well known is that it is a thin film that can be applied to the glass and made into a tandem panel, and that allows for the increase of efficiency of a solar cell to be now 30 and potentially up to 40% efficient.
Wow.
Which is a huge breakthrough. Perovskite suffers from some challenges in durability, but there are many teams around the world working to make a durable perovskite solar cell. When perovskite is available on the market, it will be a major contributor to global renewable energy.
And so how do you define your investment strategy based on the market signals that you see, and then how that defines your assessment process to choose in which company you want to actually jump in?
Sure. So my team screens approximately 1,200 companies a year.
Wow.
And we look at the standards team tech market. We also work with our businesses to understand what is their immediate plans for the next 5 years, and what are gaps in their plans for the period of 5 to 10 years. Because it takes on the order of 5 to 10 years, depending on which stage a deep tech company is at, to get to meaningful scale. And so we are constantly trying to assess how these companies can fit with our business, and we can enable them. So we look at, can we manufacture for the companies? Can we resell their products and services through our supply chain? Can we do a joint development agreement with the company to combine our knowledge with their knowledge and create products for the global market?
Okay.
For us to invest in a company, we would want to see at least one of those things to be the case, or more. And we would then look to be, okay, can we be an investor with their other investors and ensure that our strategic rights are met without conflicting with others?
How do you see the counterintuitive insight about scaling hardware products or infrastructure-related companies from the US, for example, to Southeast Asia? Maybe some case study or some example of things that went well successfully on that direction that you can share, and also maybe some ideas that people have that might be wrong about how easy this is.
Sure. So what we provide to the entrepreneurs that we invest in is a landing pad here in Southeast Asia. Or entrepreneurs that are looking to come to Southeast Asia, if they try to set up shop in Thailand, Vietnam, Indonesia, Malaysia, Philippines, will find that those are all very different countries to do business in, and it doesn't always travel well for their technology. Okay? Conglomerate like SCG, we already work across all of those countries, and so we can be a one-stop shop and help those entrepreneurs get scale across the region immediately. Within this, we've seen that some companies from our portfolio have taken advantage of this, and we've been able to help them to scale production from Thailand to the world, and we're reselling their services, their products, through our supply chains. An example would be Rondo. Rondo is a thermal battery, which Rondo is headquartered in San Francisco. They invented a thermal storage battery using brick. We make brick. We have a clean energy business. So for us, Rondo was a natural fit to help them to scale for here in Southeast Asia and for the world.